The Climate Action Work Plan. The City Council recently approved it.
Questions, I'll make a motion to approve the City of Red Wing Climate Action Work Plan for 2020 to 2025.
But what exactly is it? What do these 24 pages mean for me as a resident of Red Wing? Before we get into that, let me begin with some background. It starts with this: the Red Wing 2040 Community Plan. The 2040 Plan defines the City of Red Wing's plan for growth for the next 20 years. Each chapter dives into a different aspect of our community. For example, Chapter 3 is all about the environment. Notice all the community survey results, statistics, and details about Red Wing's goals. If you scroll to the Goals and Strategies section at the bottom of Chapter 3, you will find that the first goal is to create a climate action plan. And one of the strategies for that goal is reducing CO2 and other toxic gases by 80% on or before the year 2040. Now, thanks to the Sustainability Commission, the Climate Action Work Plan is a reality.
And we have approved the final draft action climate work plan. And that's going to now go to the City Council for their consideration and approval.
Now that we understand the background, let's break down the plan itself. The goal of the work plan is to reduce Red Wing's emissions by 20% in the next 5 years. A bit easier to wrap your head around than 80% in 20 years, isn't it? So how does the work plan suggest that we accomplish this? Well, it's broken down into 5 strategies. The first is to increase building efficiency. The idea is this: buildings use a lot of energy and are responsible for a huge portion of Red Wing's emissions. As the plan states, these emissions can be decreased through a combination of energy efficiency, fuel switching, and renewable energy initiatives. The second strategy is to increase the adoption rate of electric vehicles. This one is fairly straightforward. Vehicle travel is another large contributor for Red Wing's emissions, so it makes sense that encouraging residents to switch to electric vehicles would have an impact. The third strategy also has to do with vehicles. Reduce annual vehicle miles traveled 2% by fossil fuel vehicles. It's the same concept as the last, but with more emphasis on improving infrastructure for bikers, pedestrians, and public transport. The fourth strategy, of course, is to increase renewable energy. Finding ways to make renewable energy more accessible to low and moderate income households, and doing things like increasing our solar capacity, could change the way Red Wing consumes its energy. This is the future, folks. The fifth and final strategy is to reduce the waste stream. Reducing the amount of waste that goes into the incinerator can also have an impact on emissions. This means creating an organics pickup drop-off program and educating the public on consumption and waste. Besides the strategies themselves, the Climate Action Work Plan also includes a lot of interesting statistics and a demographic snapshot to back up the strategies, so be sure to check it out for yourself. So there you have it, Red Wing's very own Climate Action Work Plan. Consider following the City of Red Wing Facebook page or subscribe on YouTube for more updates like these. Thank you.